What's up guys, Joe here. Today we'll be replacing the screen on this iPhone 11 Pro Max. The back is also cracked, but the customer requested for just the screen to be repaired. As always, we'll start the repair by powering off the device. Since the digitizer isn't functioning, we'll have to disconnect the battery to power it off. I'll start by removing the two pentalobe screws holding the frame to the chassis. Then I'll wedge my pry tool between the bezels and begin releasing the clips holding the screen to the device. Once the screen is free, I'll fold it open to the side and I'll begin disconnecting the screws on the shield plate that hold the battery connection down. With the shield plate out of the way, I can disconnect the battery Lego connection. Once that's complete, I'll begin removing the 6 Y screws that are holding down the shield plate for the screen and the sensors. With the shield plate gone, I'll use my spudger tool and disconnect the screen along with the Face ID and earpiece sensor ribbon cable. Now we can set the screen aside. I'll begin preparing the frame of the phone for the new screen. I'm going to use a scraper tool and remove all the water resistant adhesive around the sides. With all the adhesive removed, I'll reinstall new adhesive to try to keep the IP68 rating with this phone. I'll use my plastic spudger tool to secure it to the frame and then remove all the plastic protecting the adhesive. With that complete, I can set the frame to the side and begin work on the screen. I'll start by removing the 3 screws holding down the earpiece speaker. Once I have those removed, I can fold down the speaker and begin heating up and disconnecting the ribbon cable. The ribbon cable is glued down to the screen, so you want to make sure you give it plenty of heat and work slow and be gentle with each connection to make sure you don't rip anything. If you rip this cable, you won't be able to replace the Face ID and make it work again. So here I'm popping the microphone free. Now I'm over to the Face ID sensor. Now that I have all the adhesive removed, I can pick this ribbon cable up, set it out of the way, and begin attaching them to the new screen. With the new screen, I'll just reverse the process. I'll attach the sensors to the face of the screen, making sure they all seat properly into their locations. Now I can flip the earpiece speaker up and begin attaching the 3 screws that are holding it in place. With the screws screwed in tightly, it's time to reassemble the phone. I grab the frame, I'll go ahead and plug in the battery so I don't have to worry about doing that with the screen plugged in. I'll attach the shield plate, screw the 2 screws in, and now it's time for the screen. When reattaching the screen to the motherboard, I want to be gentle to make sure I get them lined up correctly, but I also want to hear a firm click to make sure that I have them seated in correctly. Once everything's plugged in, I'll power the device on to make sure everything's working properly. Alright, as you can see now, the digitizer is working, so we have a good screen installed. Now I can finish up the process installing the shield plate that's holding the screen connections. Remember, these screws are all different sizes, so you want to make sure that you put them in the same place that you pulled them out of. With the shield plate in, I can reinstall the 2 pentalobe screws holding the phone together at the bottom, and now we're done with the repair. Now we have a proper functioning iPhone 11 Pro Max. The back is still cracked. That doesn't affect any of the functionality of the phone. That's just pure aesthetics. That's something a case can easily hide. Thanks for watching another episode of Joe Does Stuff. Comment below any questions or comments you have. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. It's free, it helps me out a lot, and it keeps me going. Thank you guys. Have a great week. See ya.